So now let's move it on to something a little wilder, if you will. You know, you guys remember we talked about Cousins last week. Cousins was a little bit of a bop, you know. It's not really what I'd like to be stuck in my head, but I'll take it. You know, if I'm going to have something stuck in my head, let it be Kanye or let it be nothing. You know, that's what I always say. So, had Cousins stuck in my head for about a week and a half. I'm finally getting over it, you know. Just letting out the last little bits of the I gave my cousin head while I'm walking down the grocery aisle. You know how crazy it is to have people stare at you like that? You're waiting in line, buying your bits, as they say in Britain. You know, that's what Francis Borges was saying. I was in the line at the grocery store buying my bits for the week. And then all of a sudden I started singing this song. It got stuck in my head. I heard it earlier from a very lovely artist by the name of Ye. The song went a little like this. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. You know, and you're singing that in line at the grocery store. That's insanity. And you think it can't get any worse. You think like that's going to be the end of the ridiculousness with Rob Dyrdek. It's not. It's never going to be. Not with a guy like Ye. I'll tell you, Ye is going to finish when they finish him off. Okay? That's the way it's going to be. If you're not going to silence this man until you kill him. That's at least how I feel like it's going to happen. Because he is coming out with another, like I said earlier, banger. You know, this is like fucking insane. And when I show it to you, like it's fucking insanity. To give you a little bit of context before we dive into this absolute madness. The song that Kanye West ends up dropping, the name of the song is Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. That's it. That's the whole name of the song is Heil Hitler. Right? And you think when you hear the name, you go like, oh, he's doing like one of those, you know, cheeky ass names of a rap song like they do. Like sometimes rappers will have like crazy ass names on their songs, but the song, it like will reflect the name, but it's not gonna like repeat what's in the name. Like the song N-Words in Paris by Jay-Z, he's not, the chorus isn't him going N-Words in Paris, N-Words in Paris. It's not like, that's not what it is. You know what I mean? It's called that. It's about that, but they're not just saying it. You know what I mean? Kanye West, not so much. He doesn't like to do all that metaphorical bullshit. You know what I mean? He gives it to you straight. He gives it to you raw. He gives it to you clean. He gives you these Heil Hitlers uncut and pure throughout this song. Now, we're about to play this shit. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care copyrights, but this needs to be played. This is a fucking ridiculous. This song is crazy. And when you see the way, I'm not going to show you just the song. There's going to be all around this. For those of you just listening at home, it's the music video in the center of the frame. And there's darkness all around it. And that is going to pop up. It's going to be all these different streamers reacting to the song for the first time. But wait until you see how these guys react. I didn't think it got any crazier. 2025 is going to be a wild year. Give it up for Kanye West, the newest hit single.
Let's see what we get.
Look at it. Look at that guy right there.
I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in a matrix when I bust my nitrous. Yes, I am a cook. I like when people fuck on my bitch. Shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, yeah, don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public, I'm driving an all-chrome Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the
Video
money
direction's
I still
pretty
don't
tall.
get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch, I'm the villain.
Now, hold up. Oh, my God. All right, wait. So now, you listen to this, right? Like, so far, we're in the clear, right? So far, we could chalk this up to a N-Words in Paris type situation. right? We could say that. We could say, man, it's just the name of the song. That's just a crazy name of the song. He's just trying to get it. It's clickbait. It's clickbait, you know? And then you start listening to the first verse and you're like, damn, this motherfucker's getting raw, bro. He's sitting here talking about how they froze his bank account. He got his kids taken away. You know what I mean? He started, saying some crazy stuff on Twitter. They told him, yeah, you can't say that, bro. You can't say that. That's fucking crazy. He starts getting real. Like, we're talking real here. He even says in there, yes, I'm a cuck. I like when dudes fuck on my bitch. Right? Probably talking about that Sensori. Their name, Bianca Sensori. That girl that he had flapping her wallet all over the goddamn red carpet that one event. So this guy is like letting it all out right now. He's letting it all out. So far, so good. Will it stay that way? Because I'm telling you, this beat is fucking fire. Okay?
Let's see what we get.
Man, these people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in a matrix when I bust my nitrous. Yes, I am a cook. I like when people fuck on my bitch. Shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, hey, don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public, I'm driving an all-chrome Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the
Video direction's pretty tall.
to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how.
I love that. That one white dude's like, the video direction so far is pretty tough, bro. It's pretty damn tough. Hold up. We're not through yet. And this guy over here loving this shit. Watch it.
I be feeling, so I became a Nazi, yeah, bitch, I'm the villain.
Look at all these reactions. Look at them. Look at Akademiks. Look at Akademiks. Watch him. Watch how, dude, as soon as they go, Heil Hitler, Akademiks, he's breaking his fucking neck. He's like, oh shit, they said, oh, watch him.
I'm the villain.
Watch act. Go ahead, act. Watch him, he starts getting, oh yeah, he go, yeah, this shit tough as fuck.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
What was that? Look at this reaction. All these Heil Hitlers, bro. All these Heil Hitlers. Look at this. Look at my man over here. He's going, oh shit, he said that. He said Heil Hitler.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Look at my Yarmulke boys up top. Watch my Yarmulke boys up top. Watch. Look at Act, dude. Yo, this is like legitimately like a fucking moment for DJ Akademiks, dude. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. Look at DJ. I'm sorry. I am getting a little passionate about this. This is insanity, dude. This is actually insane. Look at DJ Ak. Look at DJ Ak. You ought to know by now.
And,
Oh, dude, I accidentally went to the end of the song, bro. Look, watch DJ Akademiks' fucking reaction. Come on, where is it? We went too far. Watch. Look, right there. Dude, watch. This is going to be like an actual moment for DJ Akademiks. Look at him. He is like legit. He was like bopping to that as if this was like a song that's like speaking to his soul. DJ Akademiks over here. And it's so funny because like DJ Akademiks, he's like a sponsor friendly guy to a degree. Like he says some crazy stuff sometimes, but he's not Heil Hitler crazy stuff saying type of guy, right? The only reason he's even getting down like this is just so he could still be in like talks with Kanye, so he could have some sort of inside line with Kanye, so that he could make money off of Kanye gossip when Kanye wants something to come out. See, it's funny. These guys are like doing like this like codependent type shit. Ak wants the inside scoop on Ye, right? And then the more that Ye does shit like this, the more people are not going to be willing to like be a megaphone for him when he has stuff to promote. So it's like Ak is going to sit here and bob his head like he's given the best brain he's ever gave in his life over this Heil Hitler song so that he can stay in good graces with Kanye. And Kanye is going to, you know, basically do whatever to stay on Ak's good side so that he could have somebody, you know, distribute his Heil Hitler raps. You know what I mean? This is good shit.
She reaching down in my pants. She got the world in her hands.
Look at this asshole. This guy right here. I know we're pausing it. I know we're pausing it a lot. If you want the real uncut, you know what I mean? Go to the Patreon. It's www.patreon.lemonparty.com, man. Over there, we got live episodes, and you can hear me talk about how Gal Gadot deserves to die. But yeah, this guy's reaction the first time he heard that Heil Hitler, he was like, whoa, like you could see it on his face. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck is this all about? Like, what's happening here? And now you look at him, watch. I'll show you. Look at his reaction, like right around here. Let's see.
Telling me, hey, don't say that. How niggas can't send my kids back.
Video done.
Look, watch. Look at his reaction here. This guy is actually like, oh fuck, dude, I'm on live right now. He's like, God damn, dude, why did I agree to listen to this song? I'm on live. He's like, shit, dude, I'm gonna get fucking banned off of Twitch for this. Like, you know what I mean? This guy is like, legitimately, he's like worried about his career right here.
They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Look at him. He even, you saw him, he like checked his headphones. He's like, am I fucking hearing this right? Am I actually hearing this right? Now watch, we go down a little way. We go down just a little way. You know, you go down. Watch him now. Where's he at? Look at him. Watch him. Now he's having the fucking time of his life. The first Heil Hitler he heard, he was shook. He didn't know what he was like. God damn, I got to do something to get out of this one. He was like, his reaction the first time he heard the Heil Hitler was like Michael Myers' reaction when Kanye West was on that live thing for MTV that had to do with Hurricane Katrina. You guys remember that? And they cut over to Mike Myers and Kanye West. They're like, guys, what do you think about the Hurricane Katrina efforts? How are we doing? How much money have we raised over there, guys? And it cuts to Mike Myers and Kanye, and they're both standing there, and they're both like chill for a second. They're waiting for their cue to speak. And Kanye just goes, George Bush does not care about black people. And he just does it right. And Mike Myers goes over. He's like, holy shit. This guy just said this on live television like this. Like, what the hell is going on here? And that was like the same reaction we had out of this guy. The first Heil Hitler. Not anymore. Not anymore. Him and Akademiks might as well be streaming in the same room right now.
She got the world in her hands.
Look at him. What is even happening right now, bro? What is even happening? This is like insanity. This is insane. I know it's you know what's funny is I'm sitting here on this show and I'm making jokes and I'm like, anti-Semitism, like nobody's even doing it in real life. You know, I'm sitting here last episode, I'm like, yeah, Ethan's bitching about it, but like no one's even doing it in real life. This whole episode is about anti-Semitism. The whole thing. Even the trains. Francis Borges, he bought the train. You know where he's bringing that thing? Auschwitz. Him and Dave Portnoy and the boys are going to be driving that thing around Auschwitz so that they can all learn lessons about the Holocaust and World War II. You know? And now Kanye West, he drops this song is like, it's that powerful. It's that powerful. Look at this. The one guy thought he was about to lose his whole livelihood off of this song. He's bopping his ass off towards the end. Every single one of these guys. The Yarmulke boys up top. Look at my little Yarmulke boys up top. Them little cone head looking ass motherfuckers. You know? The boys are back in town off of this goddamn song right now. And I'm telling you, the world is not going to be the same after this. Like now, it's like we're going to be living in a post Heil Hitler world like Heil Hitler by Ye world. You know what I mean? Like as much as you want to deny it, as much as I hate to admit it, that's what it is. Like now we are in a world where probably the catchiest song that you're going to hear all 2025, you know what I mean, is Heil Hitler. The N-word plus Heil Hitler. Those three words is like the catchiest thing that you've heard all year long. Not Like Us. Who cares about Not Like Us anymore? Who cares about not? The second that Kanye West started rapping about sucking his cousin's fucking tiny underaged wiener, the world stopped caring about Not Like Us, because Kanye was like a pedophile. Like he was like kind of, right? Can you even call him that? He was underage, right? He was underage, and he was sucking his cousin's dick, who was also underage, but he was older. See, that's where it gets a little tricky. Kanye was older. So if Kanye sucked his cousin's dick when he was 14, and his cousin's like 9 years younger than him, then his cousin was like 5. That's a pedophile if I've ever heard one. And Ethan Klein.
I'd be a pedophile for 20 million.
So, and Kanye's definitely got 20 million. You know what I mean? This is wild, dude. Listen to the rest of this. You thought it was bad? It gets crazier. Listen to that. It's Hitler. This is Hitler's doing a speech. Look at this asshole. Look at this guy. He's doing an Elon Musk. Watch all of these streamers' reactions after this. Dude, every single one of them, we just got done hearing a Hitler speech over the most fire beat that you've ever heard in your entire goddamn life, right? Like that beat will literally melt the paint off your walls. And now we got Hitler basically dropping a freestyle over it. And way into all these streamers start reacting as if like they all just had like epiphanies, bro. Like they all start reacting as if they just saw fire for the first time. As if like the most life-changing thing that could have possibly happened in their lives. These are people who like some of the people in this group of streamers, some of them lived through 9/11 happening. Some of them saw the birth of the internet. You know, some of them literally witnessed the start of the technology revolution that we're going through right now. You know, you don't have to be crazy old to have been through all of that stuff. And every single one of them, DJ Ak included, are all acting like this is like the most monumental moment of their lifetimes. Watch them.
Yo, clap it up.
The
clap
Yarmulke
it up,
boys.
Clap it up. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, W fucking song, W production, W film. This is going number one.
Yo, those Yarmulke, those guys are like, I don't know nothing about those guys. Are they actual Jews? These guys are like straight up Brooklyn Jews. Look at these guys.
Shit.
Yo,
Yeah,
W song, W production, W's in the chat, W for the Jews.
W fucking song, W production, W film. This is going number one.
This song is about to disrupt the world, bro.
You know, we all want Cook. We all need Cook.
Shout out Ye. Can't fuck him for taking his kids. Let a man see his kids, bro. We love you, Ye. You're not crazy.
Again, man, one of the greatest musicians of our time.
DJ Yak, again, man, one of the greatest musicians of our time, man, dropping that Heil Hitler beat one last time for y'all. As a matter of fact, we about to play that shit on the rewind, if you don't mind, one more time, you know?
Get put in jail. Even speaking on you, honestly, right now. But since I've got this opportunity now, I'm just gonna take the bullet for all of us and speak for all of us and tell you how I've not in my lifetime not experienced love like this to my whole people.
I will say I do like it more than the second half of Dark Twisted Fantasy, though. I'll be honest. They froze his bank account.
Yo, this motherfucker's sweet as hell, bro. He's like, I gotta say, I mean, I like it better than like the first half of the fucking, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. You know, it was definitely better than the first half of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, my dude.
Now, they took his kids away from him.
That was Heil Hitler. And, big shout out to everyone involved.
My man said the shit like he was involved in the production. That's actual insanity. I guess give it up for Kanye. I'm telling you though, look, when you get a chance, go back, go on YouTube and just look up just the instrumental version. It'll change your life. The instrumental version might do some things to you, if you know what I mean. I'm telling you, this is insanity. Like, I'm all for Kanye doing whatever Kanye wants to do. And here's the thing, though. This is something that maybe might not be a popular take here. But let's look at this song, right? Through like a wider lens a little bit. Like, this isn't a 50 mil shot here. It's like a wider shot that we need to look at this at a wider angle here. Like I said earlier, the first half of that song, this guy was talking about like a lot of like real shit that's been happening to him lately. He's like, oh, my kids got taken away. They froze my bank account. I'm going crazy. Hold up. Damn. I'm getting tired of all this Heil Hitler, man. It really drains you. You get enough of those Heil Hitlers in you and like it'll fucking drain the hell out of you. Make you tired. It's exhausting. Having that much hate for the Jews gets exhausting. So, he's sitting there talking about real stuff. They took his kids. They froze his bank account. They're saying that they're trying to censor him. He's getting dropped from Balenciaga. All this crazy stuff. And then I talked about the cuck line too. It's like, whoa, dude. All right. Now, you're not just going to rap that. You're not just going to rap talking about sucking your cousin's dick and stuff like that. If you're not coming from like some sort of like real place when you're singing from that, right? So it's like pretty clear listening to the first half of this song that this guy is like hurting. Like legitimately, he's like a grown man going through like a very big problem in his mind. Whether it's him going crazy, whether he's depressed, whatever, he's off his meds, I don't know. But it's clear, you listen to the first part of this song, and then the beat that he put it behind, it's very epic. It's very like, it's full, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's meant to like invoke something in you when you listen to it. That's why I said, go back and listen to just the instrumental. Because it's a crazy good beat. And like the song would probably be a good song had it had a different chorus. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad song. This is the greatest song to come out of 2025. Like, if you don't think I'm going to be... let me stop myself right now. All right. So, anyway, you listen to it and you could tell, like, he's coming from, like, some sort of place of, like, hurt and emotion and stuff like that. And it almost seems like if you really, like, kind of read between the lines a little bit, it's almost like he's saying, like, I had all this stuff happen to me, and every single time that I tried to, like, say something about it publicly or tried to get people, like, on my side about it, everybody kind of just pointed the finger at me and said, like, you're crazy, man. You're, like, a nut job. You're loco. You know, you're just a famous lunatic like all the rest of them. And then eventually it just kind of pushed him to go, like, further and further on the spectrum of, like, ridiculousness. And I feel like this song is kind of him saying, like, all right, if you guys are going to paint me out to be like such a bad guy, then I'll be like the ultimate bad guy. I'll say the thing that I know none of us are going to be cool with. I'm going to say the one thing that I know every single person out there is going to have a problem with. If you want to paint me out to be a villain, I'll show you how big of a villain I can be. And it's kind of like a ballsy move a little bit. It's like him basically going like, I know that I can get away with this type of shit. And it's basically him going, I just chose not to do it until now. You know what I mean? He said, I could have done this. I mean, after graduation, I probably had the power to do this type of shit. You know what I mean? He's like, I really was making moves once that graduation hit. So don't act like I wasn't hot and like everyone was on my goddamn shit. Oh, you think that Yeezy and Balenciaga deals, those go south? You don't think I got it still? Dude, this guy went right after those deals broke, and he said all that Nazi stuff about the Jews, went from billionaire to not billionaire, now he's a billionaire again. It's like the guy obviously can't be stopped, you know? So it's almost like, are you going to keep pushing him? This guy's going to start a fucking revolution. Are you going to keep pushing him? Huh? Is that something that you want to do, the powers that be out there in the world? Is that what you want? You want Ye to get revolutionized like that? You want this motherfucker to get radical? Because this song is pretty goddamn radical. And here's the crazy part. And I call me a conspiracy theorist. You know what I mean? All you want. They're going to kill this man. They're going to kill this man. There's no way any type of powers that be out there in the world are going to be cool with a bunch of people singing Heil Hitler, doing their everyday shit, whether it be in their minds or not. I'm telling you, it's going to get to the point to where, like, anytime a Jewish person sees someone bobbing their head to some music that they're listening to in their AirPods, they're going to be like, this is anti-Semitic. Bobbing your head is anti-Semitic now. Because I know for a fact that they're bopping to Heil Hitler. You know how I know? Because I, myself, the Jew, am bopping to Heil Hitler as well. It's that goddamn good. It's that goddamn good. I'm not saying the message is good. I'm saying it's a catchy tune, man. You gotta admit. Like, and you know what the crazy part about it is, too? Another PSYOP conspiracy coming from Lost Aux Media. The main parts of the chorus is N-word Heil Hitler. So Heil Hitler, that's already frowned upon. You can't say that, really. And then unless you're black, you kind of can't say the N-word either. So this guy is going to have everybody with this song stuck in their head. No one can sing it. Like 90% of people who have it stuck in their head aren't going to be able to sing it out loud. You know? Not without dealing with the consequences. So it's like, here's the question that I want you to ask yourself. Is this like a fight against censorship? Like it's funny, we're about to go into the time codes of this Sneeko stream I told you about, where he wants to like drop this thing. It's where he ended up dropping the song in the first place, was during the Sneeko live stream.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.